Alright, and we're back again. Now, I was asked to do a topic for wavelengths and heights for antennas and stuff like that, right? So, a full wavelength, I'll put up here, a full wavelength for CB radio from here to there is 36 feet. Okay. Now, take half of that, that'd be a full wave. Full wave, 36 feet. Okay. Which is 3 12s. 12, 12, 12, 36. I'll even add it down here for you. 12 plus 12 plus 12, 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 36 feet. Okay, so we got that figured out. So a third would be 12. Okay, got that figured out. Half wave, here to here, half wave from 36. Let me figure this out. I got my calculator on me. You got the calculator in there. Let's see here. 36 divided by 2. 1. I forgot how to do long division. That ain't good to do. We'll just call it 18 feet, okay? 18 feet is a half wavelength. I want to try to do it with math, but now, quarter wavelength, this is half wave. I'm going to take half of that. Across there, there, 9 feet. So that's quarter wave. 1/4 wave. So we got 36 feet is a full wave. 18 feet and a half wave. Half of 18 is 9, that's a quarter. So that's why the 108 inches equals out really nice when it comes to 9 feet. I think it's 108 inches was my tape measure. Dummy me. I'm always looking for something down here I can't find. Always. Where did I put it? Is it up there? No. Over there? No. Is it down there? No. Oh, where did I put it? See, I don't think of this stuff before I do the video. I think of this stuff while I'm doing the video. Plus it makes it more authentic. Oh, boy. Come on, where'd you go? Don't tell me I left you in the garage. I was doing some antenna playing around with earlier. Nope, right there. Found it. 25-foot measuring tape, so we can't do 36 feet. So 9 feet is 108 inches on a dot. 108. So for a competition stick, you want that sucker to tune at about 9 feet. For the hot. And then you put that on the back door and you retune on another stick again. Bring it up to 9 feet, check it out. How's the reflect? Okay. What's the forward gain? Play with that. And then do the maximum forward gain compared to minimal reflect back. Bounce back system. Or coil, whichever. You just got to figure out your coil, your shaft, then you get your coil, you got to figure out how long that coil is. Then you got the shaft above the coil, then you got your whip. You got to figure all that out. Then you become somewhat in the ballpark. You kind of pre-tune antennas that way, if you know what you're doing. If you do it all the time, you become really good at it. You just be like, yeah, click, yeah, right about there. So now that's for antenna heights. Quarter wave is 9 feet, 108 inches. A lot of the antenna companies today, they don't make them 108 inches, they make them 102, whatever. Half wave has got to be 18 feet, one way or the other. 0.64 wave, it's longer than 18 feet, but less than a full wave. It's somewhere in that other distance of 18 feet and 36. It's somewhere over here. I don't know, 0.64 is, it's a little bit over half. It's not 5/8. It's better than 5/8. But anyway, I'd have to pull that out, do calculation. What is 5/8 of 36 feet? You guys can do the math on that. So now for antenna height, like base antenna height, some guys got them at 25 feet tall. You know, from the top of the tower, mast, whatever you have it mounted on, 25 feet tall, which is not even a full wave up. If you can, do the full wave up. Do the 36 feet up from top to ground. You'll get more out of it. Will 25 feet work? Yeah, it'll work. Mine on my house is, well, the last time I measured it from top to ground, 10, 20, 30, almost 50 feet from the top of the antenna straight down to the ground. Almost. It's like 48, 49 feet, something like that. Which is fine. So if you want to do 2 full wavelengths, that would be 72 feet. 36, 6 and 6 is 12, carry to 1. 3 and 3 and 6 plus 1. Yeah, 72 feet. So 72 feet. See, I can add in my head, kind of. 72 feet is 2 full waves. So 72 feet is times 2 full wave. which is wicked because I have yet to see anything on a truck that tall. I don't even think it's allowed. Half wave sticks is all we're allowed to use. Quarter wave antennas for the hot, but we can use half wave directors. So, okay. But my broken plane element truck has 1, 2, 3 antennas on top, and then the other 2 of them on the 5 element, the other 2 coming off the bumper. It's an old 5 element broken plane, and that was a mean truck. It's a beatable truck. I got my ass handed to me lots of times, but there were some other times where it was just the day. It's a 50-50 split. You're gonna get it, you're not gonna get it. So yeah, if you're at 25 feet tall, that's fine. If you're at 50 feet tall, let me put down 50 feet for reference. From the top of your tower, top of your antenna to ground, that's great. Some guys, they even go 75 feet. If I was ever going to get a tower, I'd get me a 75-foot crank up. I really would. But I'd have to put a light up on top of it. Because I'm close to cell phone towers down the street. There's 3 of them. And it's above 50 feet, so I'd have to. And I got a hospital on the other side, a couple miles down the road, about 5, 6. So I'd have to get, yeah, I'd have to check with what I need to do to get it above 50 feet, where I'm at, or just go 50 feet, call it a day, and put up a 3 element or a 4 element Dave made New Jersey beam. Which is going to be my next, after this next one I'm doing now. I bought a 3-pill driver that I built when I was out in New Jersey. I bought one of those and asked him if he's got any 22879C boxes, and he said no. So I asked him if he's got any kits or something he can send me, and I can put it together here at the house for me. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. So this is done. Yeah, if you're 25 feet tall and if you're talking, you're fine. You're probably not talking above all the trees and stuff, but if it's working and you're happy with it, who's to say what, you know? Oh, another important message. I ordered all of the parts I need to finish the 24 pill. I ordered the pills. I ordered the fan hole covers. I ordered everything I need to finish that box. So when it gets here, we're going back to working on the box, on the 24 pill. And we're going to get it done. And hopefully my three pill will probably be here before the box is done. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to take some trickery to get all those coax wires on the input. I only got like that much clearance here and that much clearance there. It's all right. Not gonna arc. Not worried about it. Order the proper lugs for this. so I can attach things to it the way I want to. Not the ones that I have, but the ones ICA has. I want to find out how to add references for other places, like I don't know, Wolfman CB shop hypothetically, or D-Win's RF supply, or something like that. People that I would recommend to go to get coax and RF surplus, or if you guys want your Striker radios done, just so there's a reference for you guys to be like, click, and it goes right over there. I would like to do that for those guys. They've been very, very good to me. They've been very nice to me. So I figured I'd do something nice for them. I just need to figure out how, because I'm new at this YouTube stuff. I don't know how. And those of you that recently joined, thank you very much. What I did was this. The rest of you that might not know, I went through my messenger list and I just went send. Everybody in my freaking messenger list. Mom, dad, sister, everybody, just send. That was funny. As I was doing it, I'm like, I'm going to get some phone calls over this one. Some people are like, did you hear me on the radio? Or is this just you just sharing your YouTube channel with me? You just need more people on YouTube and trying to get more people. Oh, okay. No problem. Thanks. And now I got clouds in the sky. And it looks like really good skip conditions outside because of the clouds and stuff. Nothing. Not on 6. Not on 11. Not on 20. Well, it's Sunday too. It really doesn't matter. Skip is skip. 28. Let's try 28. Nothing on 28. Yeah, I can tell that the antenna is tuned better for the lower channel than it is the higher channel on this radio because I get less static on 1 than 40. Oh, here come the Spanish people. Oh well, that's enough of that. So 2879Cs are coming. I was thinking of getting some more 3/0 negative cable, and then I'm like, nah. But careful. Like this size. But I think what I'm going to do is take some measurements in the truck first and then order the cable. Because this is perfect for the 24 pill, that 24 pill, the 8 pill, my 4 pill, the other 8 pill. I already got one down there for that 2 driving 8, but I'm not keying that in my block and my Suburban. So yeah. I got a 5/8 on here. Nope, 3/8 and a 1/2 inch. I might have to take, let's see, which one is this back here? 3/8 or ½ inch? That's ½ inch. Nope. I'm gonna have to go and grab another one, get another 3/0 piece, and put more copper connectors on it, which is no big deal. It's just, it is what it is. And I checked with them and tried to see if they have any more 50-volt .1s. Nope, they're out. Like, all right, fine. I use for now. I use a 25-volt or .1s that I still have lots of. They're not the smaller ones, they're the bigger ones. So I guess what we could do, since I gotta take all these fans out anyway and flip them, I didn't even use the right screws when I did this. I just put them in here to put them in here, just to get them on here so I wouldn't lose the fans. Come on. Yeah, that's not long enough. I can't even put, nope, that's my snips. A lock nut up underneath it. Now that's enough. Come on. There. A nut driver sure would be coming in handy about now, wouldn't it? Yeah, after the fact. So that's that topic. Covered that. I'd probably go with a hazer or something. I can just bring it up and down. I'll slide the entire thing up and down the tower. Towers themselves are expensive. My subdivision, I don't even know where in my backyard, I don't even know where I'd put one. I really don't. What I might have to do though is get a tripod that goes on the peak of the garage. No, that wouldn't work because the peak of the garage is right next to the house. I don't know. I have to figure something out. God, if I had a beam up, I'd be dangerous. I'd be flat out dangerous. Yeah, I gotta clean that off. Bad. Alright, now I can either these are I see. There we go. That's how you get them up. Very carefully, one at a time. They're just little plastic push-ins. Now we're going to flip them upside down. Take red and black. Take white out of there. Take blue out of there. Just keep red and black. Through there. Through there. If I'm lucky. In which I don't look like I'm gonna be. I might have enough room underneath in the back. I know inside, the two in the middle, I have enough room to put them in the case. So I can put them inside here. I have enough room. Up. This one will go here. I don't think I'm going to use these plastic things. I think I'm going to use screws, I think. That's normally how you do it anyway. How I would do it anyway. Let's see here. These aren't long enough, which I don't think they are. Nope, same screws those are. Are the pedal screws any longer? I doubt it. Nope, they're not. So, what's my next trick? See if I have any longer screws. These. I don't think these are long enough. Nope, not even close. Not even close. So I would need to get probably 2.5-inch screws. 2 3/4 inch long screws. In order to do this with one screw. So let's write that down, shall we? Because I gotta go to a hardware store anyway. 2 3/4 long screws. 2 3/4 inch screws. 4 fans. Okay, so this go through that, okay. Because you got a little bit in there, but not much, right? You put this on here. Now you got virtually nothing left. See, nothing, hardly anything. I mean, yeah, you could stick a nut up underneath there. Barely. But I'd rather not do it that way. I mean, would it work? Yeah, it'll work. The possibility it might come off? Yeah, it's a possibility. Would it be better if you had your own lock washer? Yes. Actually, I wonder if I have any probably don't, but I probably should. No. Yeah, that's long enough, but I'd have to cut it. No, ain't playing with that. All right. Time for me to go to the store tomorrow. Still got some feet left. Still got a whole bunch of stuff left. So the fans I was hoping to flip today, put on the top case, get that done, is not going to get done today. These nuts can stay because they're fine. These are cool. I don't know. I might change my mind. But I know to attach these to the lid, I want to do it the right way, not the wrong way. I mean, this doesn't even go through all the way there. The thinner fans that everyone else gets, those fit fine with these. 80mm fans, no problem. In fact, you got more room than you need with those. So with these over here with those. These over there with those. When my SDR radio gets back, I'll clean all that stuff off. Reset the whole thing up with a shelf and all that stuff, make it look nice and everything. So, yep. Well, that's a idea that didn't work in my favor, there did it. These are some badass fans. And these things will spin. That's why I only need 4 of them. The 2 in the back I can't have inside because I might just have to drill a hole or 2 little holes on the side of the fan and bring the wires in, silicone that, and then just do the filter board up underneath in between the 2, in between the back 4, because I don't need the 2 in the front. Pull it all the way through. Out. That will work. That box should not get hot. Not with these fans. I mean, you only got so much opening in the back, so you can only pull in so much air in the back. So 6 of these monsters, you're going to be putting drag on the fans because you don't have enough opening in the back to pull the air through. So, such is life. Alright, well, there goes that idea. What else? What's this? Do I have any longer screws? No. No. I've got these skinnier fans, but these are 0.16 amps at 1.92 watts, but it's 0.16 amps. These are slow moving fans. I mean, for a 5 pill that you're not going to beat on a lot, these are fine. And we take them and we put them in the upwards position so the cool air comes in the bottom and the hotter air would come up the top. That would be great. But yeah, for these, yeah, that one screw would be perfect where I put it. I don't remember where I put it. Anyway, that longer screw would be perfect for this, and this to go on top of it, same size fan, and it would be fine. Lock washer, whole 9 yards. It'd be perfect for this kind of fan. But for this fan, that's even got the grate on it, so take the grate off. It's still pretty beefy. You know, move a whole lot more air with one of these than you are with 2 of those stacked on top of each other. I'd never recommend putting fans on top of each other like that. They'd never sync right. So, and these are heavy monsters. One of these is heavier than 2 of these. No kidding. More than likely because of the windings inside the core. Because this is a 1.4 amp. Doesn't even say watts. It just says 1.4 amps per fan. So 4 fans, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll round it off to an amp and a half. So 2, 3, 6 amps just to turn on the fan. 4 fans. Pow, 6 amps. Nah, 5.8765. 5.5 amps. Yeah, 5.5 amps. 1.4, 6, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, somewhere in there. I'd have to, you know what I mean. As I'm watching this video back, I'd be like, the answer is this, you idiot. You know, just off the top of my head right now, I can't think. I gotta clean up this bench to get it ready to get out of here. That bench, put all that stuff away to get that out of here. This speaker, I'm gonna get me another one. But this speaker here is what I'm going to use for a receive speaker for my SDR radio. A really nice powered Yamaha. And I got a jack in the back for the plug. And I asked if they can install another jack like this for the back of the SDR radio, so I can plug in the back of that. And this can be sitting up there. And I will have really, really nice receive on that radio whenever it gets back. I'm in no hurry. It comes back in a month or 2, just as long as it's done right, and maybe I get a couple upgrades, I ain't gonna complain. I know it'll be done right. There's no question about if it's going to be done right or not. I know it's going to be done right. That's not it. It's just that it's the first SDR radio he ever did, that Dave ever did. And one day, it's an old unit. It's a really, really old unit. And the guy that had it, he upgraded. So he ended up giving it to me for a deal. And I'm like, yeah, cool. Yeah, that'll be great. So I ended up bringing that home. Dave showed me how to hook everything all up. Took pictures. Okay, so when I get home, hooked everything all up, worked great. Absolutely awesome. Microphone, boom, got all that. Monitor, pulled that off my computer system for now until I get a bigger TV down here. But before I do that, I'm going to put a actual wall back there on the concrete, probably starting from the electrical panel this way, all the way down that way, and to the furnace, and then around the furnace, put a door there to my steel beam back here, and use that steel beam as probably a cutoff wall. Or a little bit thereafter it. I'd say another 3 feet after it, because I need at least this much room to move around in. I don't want to feel cramped, you know, where that other table is back there, that white one. So, yeah, I'll do that. And then once all that's done, then I'll start, and I'll have the wiring pre-done to where I can just hang the TV on the wall and everything will be there to plug in. Wires will be ran through the wall, everything. Speakers will be in the wall, everything done. I'll even probably have speakers coming from the ceiling. I don't know, we'll see. I gotta figure out what kind of ceiling I'm not worried about the ceiling right now. I'm just worried about the walls and the electric right now. The electric that I have now is awesome. It could be expanded a little bit more, even though I'm not using all of my plugs right now. I'm going to eventually. So I need another 1, 2, 3, 4, probably another 8 plugs just to be on the safe side. Ground fault circuit interrupters. Using probably 10 gauge wire. All individually ran, all individually on their own circuit breaker. So at least that's how they should be here in the state. Which means everything that I had installed a few years back is going to have to be taken out and reran through the studs, which are probably going to be 2x6s. I'll make the basement in here a little bit smaller physically, but not that much. It's, yeah, you know, I want nice insulation. I want nice, good insulation down here, like spray foam, and it's gonna be really, really, really nice when it's all done down here. It's just one of those things. And then get the floor done. Yeah, project. There's never enough projects to stop. It's just how much money do you want to spend, and how much do you don't want to spend, and how much do you want to see your bank account? It goes quick. It goes real quick. I don't care how rich you are. You can. I got projects that'll make you broke. I don't care how much money you got. I will turn you broke. What else? That's about it, really. Waiting on that 5-pill Toshiba box. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. Then I can get going on getting that done. I wonder. It's just a tiny little bit has got to come off of this. I don't know if it's from one side being too off with the other or what. I want this to sit like perfectly, flawlessly flush. Actually, what I should do, I should bring out my big clippers for this. I don't want to be destroying these for that. Where are those? This don't need to be that tall. No way. Here it is. This is the one you put your pinky in like this, and you just snip it right off. I'm kidding. Come on. Trying to be careful here because I don't want to break it. There we go. Perfect. Here's all the wire it had to cut through. So, coil will probably go around the base of this, maybe a little higher. Yeah. There. I got enough copper to go around all the way. If I need to, I can always... No, I need the extra down here. It's always nice to have extra. But this part here that goes from here to here is a little... I'm not going to need all that. It's going to be connecting right there at the solder joint. So all this extra stuff isn't going to be there. It's all going to be trimmed back real nice. Yeah, we're good. It's solid. It ain't going nowhere. So when I screw this into the front, like here and here, it ain't moving. It ain't gonna go nowhere. Not worried. Uh-oh. It's alright. It's soldered. I just got to refloor it real quick or something, which is cracked. Not really a crack, it was like just a kink. I just put braid on here to solder that down. So yeah, this is the biggest port combiner I've built so far. For a 32 pill, it'd be 4 more cores. That'd be insane. This is insane. For a 32 pill, it'd be 4 more cores, so it'd be 1, 2, instead of 12, it'd be a 16 port combiner. I promise you, there's nobody out there that's probably done a 24 pill and 2 pill stages. It's a lot easier to do it in 4 pill. I don't like easy, I like challenges. Just for sheets and giggles, I want to see what my, here, move this over here, move this out of the way, put the double female on, not that one, this one, and see what this says. My antenna reads right at the radio. And it reads a whole lot better on channel. Let's see how we get this go back down. Let's see, 1.15 on channel 2718. $27.10. It's 1.1. Now we're at 1.0 at 27.09. 08, 7, 6, 5, 4. The perfect tune for this antenna is 1.008 at 26.973. So I got to retune the antenna a bit. but that's right here at the radio, going through the driver, through the 16 pill, through the 2 bird meters. So say we're going to channel 6, right? 2702. There. 1.04, which is right at my threshold of 1.05. So it's 1.04, and I would have to come, and we're at 51.5 ohms. So 51.6. I'm going to have to retune the antenna anyway with the new coax, but this is a whole lot better tune before I put the RG400 on. So, and the highest it goes is 1.3 at channel 41. And that's with just this little power going through it. Yeah, so if I go to channel 1, which is 2696, it changed, 1.02. It's windy out, the antenna's moving. So I'm still at 1.028, something like that. I can see 1.000, no, four digits after the point on this one. So I guess channel 1 is where I'm going to be doing all my pre-testing, and then channel 6, 2702, still 1.04. Not bad. Oh, I see. No, wrong way. Yeah, I can physically see the antenna moving with the meter. So I'll put this back on where it's in the middle. Channel 20. I got this span on this from 26.959.999 to 27.41.000. I can change that, but I'd rather not. So, no, we're good. I just gotta move it down just a little bit, I think it is. If the SW, no, up. If it's lower, if the SWR is lower on 1, go up. So I need to go up about maybe that much. But then with the new coax, that might change too, so that might be fine the way it is. But the tuning on it now is fine. And that's not at the antenna coax, that's going through 2 boxes and all of that. So I'd say that is pretty dang good. I'll turn that off. All right. Find out what what your other shop or the shop that you use, what their system is set up like when they just pull the coax out of the radio and check for SWR on their meter. I bet you it's nothing even remotely close to mine. Guarantee it. Alright. It's about an hour. Okay, I'm going to let you go. And you skip out here now. Turn a variable power on this all the way up. Just a hair off of one. It doesn't really show anything. 40 calibration. Goes to the first line. And that dead key was on a 5-watt slug, just tapping the end of the meter. Now you can hear the static in the air and lightning and all that stuff. Nothing detrimental to me. I ain't worried about it. Alright, you guys have a good one. I will catch you guys later. Hopefully tomorrow we will have some stuff to do. Because I'm going to stalemate with the 24 pill until we get some other parts in. I could do the B positives, but I'm still trying to figure out which way I want to do them yet. Still undecided. So, alright, thank you very much. Hit the subscribe button, please. Tell all your friends. Tell them to hit the subscribe button. Advertise, subscribe. Then I can start doing live videos instead of recording, uploading for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then ta-da, there it is. I can do it live. People can jump in, make comments automatically. That's what I'm pushing towards. We'll see. I'm going to try to get a sticker, actually. It's going to go on the Suburban that has the YouTube channel thing on it, HTTP YouTube thing. I have that put on my truck, and people can write that down and subscribe. So we'll be good with that. All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Subscribe. Have a great day. Catch you later. See ya.